4 tips to overcome resistance to taking action. Do you have days when you're in absolute flow and you're like, let's do this, and get to work? But then you have other days and you really don't feel like doing anything. You would much rather turn on the TV, grab some popcorn, and just be lazy all day, right? How do you train yourself to be more productive? How do you overcome that initial resistance that we feel when it's time to take action? Well, as you know, my name is Jen Cruz. I am a Psych-K facilitator and I am a success alignment coach. What does that mean? It means that I support my clients to identify what are the programs that are running at the subconscious level of their mind that are not in alignment with what they want. And we use that method called Psych-K to reprogram those. And I can tell you that I have worked with all kinds of clients in the thoughts that create resistance to action, such as not feeling good enough, thinking that it's not going to work, fear of failure, sometimes fear of success, fear that, somebody else can do it, but I can't, right? All these kinds of crazy narratives we can have at the subconscious level of the mind. And that is extremely helpful. But I have to be really honest with you. I have never gotten to the point where I never feel resistance to taking action. And I'm going to tell you why that is. There is a part of your brain that is designed to protect you, to keep you in a comfort zone. And it interprets anything new as danger, right? Over here is like, it's safe. Do nothing, it's safe. You're safer that way. But if you think about it, it's lying to you. It is not. Taking action is a risk, but not taking action is also a risk, and you pay a price for that. And in my opinion, the price is a lot more painful, right? Knowing that you're not getting the results that you want, that you're not sharing your gifts with the world, etc., etc. Okay, so it is a lot more painful at the end of the day to stay in your comfort zone. But in that moment, you have a little voice within that says, just go watch TV, forget it, just take the day off. Okay, so you need to have a strategy to overcome that little voice, to overcome that initial resistance. And I'm going to give you some very useful tips here. Okay, so you want to write them down. Make sure to like, to subscribe, and to share with anybody in your life that you know could benefit from this information. So first, you have to separate the doing or not doing from the doer. Right? It's one thing to think that, well, today I'm feeling lazy, but the truth is most of the time what we think is I am lazy. And there's a difference, right? There's a difference. And how do you snap yourself out of that thinking of thinking, well, I'm lazy, I never finish anything? Well, you need to consciously shift your focus to times and places where you've taken action, to the things you've done that you're proud of. It's sort of like reminding yourself of the power within, of who you are. And notice that, yes, there are times when you do take action, where, you do get results. And to reconnect to that part of you, think of an accomplishment that makes you feel really proud. And that will immediately start to shift the way you feel. You'll feel a lot more inspired and excited to get to work. The second thing is to reconnect to your why. Why take action? Why get to work? Do you have a bigger purpose? Do you have a mission in life? Something that you want to accomplish, a difference you want to make in the world? Maybe in your own life or in the lives of your family members. Okay. And reconnect to that why. And if you don't have one, I highly recommend that you get one. And if you need support, you can book a session. The link is in my bio. Okay, and I can support you with that. But make sure that you have that you give yourself a very powerful mission that gets you excited. Right? For me, I believe that I am here to share the knowledge that I have around happiness and success with as many people as possible, and to support humanity in this process of going from unconscious manifesting to conscious manifesting. We become a collective consciousness that is actually conscious of what we're doing. So that's mine. You need to get yours. and make it something that is really exciting to you so that it supports you to overcome that initial pain, that initial resistance. And last but not least is to move your body. Maybe you need to put it down, go for a walk, right? Go run for a little bit. Maybe some people have talked about the superhero pose, you know, when you put your hands in your shoulders and you do that. Okay, some breathing exercises, something that helps you to snap out of it. Put some music on, go dancing. Okay, and try to make it empowered, movements that feel empowered. You know, at the end of the day, these are some of the tips that I use, but at the end of the day, you need to get a strategy to manage your state, to overcome that initial resistance, because otherwise you'll end up your whole life in this comfort zone that in the end turns out to be very uncomfortable, right? Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I'll see you maybe in a session or in another video.